first quarter?
I thought we tried too hard. Maybe we had too much of an edge. It was almost like we're trying to win the game in the first quarter. We got away from our game plan, fouling like crazy and some very poor offensive execution. To get his points and his rebounds, but we can't foul and send him to the line. They must have gone to the line.
Jordan Poole, 1 of 6. Cousins, muscling, got it! Boogie Nights!
He knows personnel, and he's going to fight.
Cousins at the nail. Highland from deep. The rookie with...
Back up the floor.
Oh, man, Poole put the defender on his knees. Made him remember how good... He's got all that, folks. Highland on the wing. Another three. You talked about it. Quickly up court. Another three. Bones! Butter! Curry draws the double off the glass. Count it! High off the glass with the left hand. Added strength, of course. His trainer, Brandon Payne, telling me recently, Steph is... Cousins has not always lead for the Nuggets. Say what you want to say. He's been a nice acquisition. Perhaps any other coach Boogie has had. He's been held accountable.
Well,
and it's a 18-point Denver lead with just under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Wiggins on the block, got a little one, and raises up for the easy layup.
You know, he's not taking as many. That is action I think they can go to more often is Wiggins on that post-up.
Gordon with the weak side cut. But his mom, Marita Payne, Wiggins, was an Olympic athlete. She ran the 400 meters.
I'm doing that, and it's like, boom, layup, right? You just stand him up, and we'll take care of it.
This is just great because Frank Vogel once described this guy as commanding an entire basketball game with the power of his right arm and the vision as a passer.
Fact.
So as soon as you start to make a move to switch out of a bad matchup, he's saying, I've got you now, folks. That's how brilliant. Our Zach Lowe talked a little bit about not necessarily being able to quantify what Jokic's passing does.
Well, speaking of passing, Doris, a great dime drop by Steph Curry on the backdoor cut by Klay Thompson.
You know, you're talking about both teams earlier, Mark. They are exceptional at back cutting you. Understanding when you fall asleep or turn your head.
Gordon couldn't corral that pass. They got a 2-on-1. Kuminga driving. Oh! Elevating, detonating Jonathan Kuminga.
See, that's the attribute that's going to serve this team well at some point in the playoffs. Gives them a little lift here, but Michael Malone going to use a timeout, and wisely so, because it feels like Golden State has settled into the game a little bit.
Folks, I'll tell you this, it's not the elevation responsible for this bounce. Kuminga can do that at sea level, too. Back with more after this.
If you don't have anything, great way to slow the game down. Go inside. Play through Jacquez. They're going to double. Make yourselves available. You make the read. Keep on working that baseline. But the key right now is our defense. Keep getting stopped. Come on.
No, he's absolutely right. You are guarding an explosive team. Your effort has got to be consistent. And when he says slow it down, you're trying to keep the Warriors out of transition.
And they turn it over. Coming out of the timeout. That's the 7th giveaway of the game for Denver. Well, Michael Malone said that they had to win the first quarter. Check on that objective and goal. They did. Golden State on a little bit of a run here, making a little move. Wiggins missed. There's that imperious athleticism of his.
How about how fast his second jump was? That reaction was something else.
Steph Curry was really over the top and praising Wiggins after game 3. Meanwhile, Joker at the other end on the run out. Kuminga with some room service at the other end. Way too easy if you're Michael Malone.
Everybody in the blue jerseys, hands went up in frustration. Nobody tapping themselves on the chest saying, that's my bad. Get back in defensive transition. You've got to have some floor balance. I don't care if you just scored.
Barton, who's been quiet so far offensively, missing on the floater. Draymond with a rebound and outlet. Poole against Rivers, and Rivers took it away. A 2-on-1 for Denver. Joker out to Morris for three. And Green tipped it right out to Poole to start the fast break. Poole stopped on the baseline.
Well, both Rivers and secondary defenders stop a dribble drive at the point of attack. One by Steph, one by Poole. You've got to be able to keep a man in front off the dribble drive, Mark.
Boy, they throw it away. Rivers tried to find Joker, went right to the Warriors. Wiggins with the spin and the finger roll. Andrew Wiggins, who was so clutch in the dying moments of the previous game, on a nice little roll here in the second quarter.
Well, you love it. And Steve Kerr said before the game he thought this could be a game for Wiggins. I like the non-call. Bones Highland trying to sell it. Mr. Wiggins says that's easy money here.